Hello, I am Dr. Manjiri Varsankar, Director, Bhide Hospital Test Tube Baby Center, Navi Peth, Pune. Today let's see about anovulation and infertility. Now what is this anovulation? We have studied what is ovulation, which means the egg starts developing from the second day of the menstrual cycle for the next 13 to 14 days, and then when the hormonal balance is just perfect, the egg ruptures on its own and comes and waits in the fallopian tube to get fertilized by the sperms. Now many a times in around 10% of the patient, the egg develops, which is seen on sonography, but the egg does not rupture at all. That means there is no ovulation, and this is known as anovulation. Now let us see what are the common causes of anovulation. Because we know that if there is no ovulation, there is not going to be a pregnancy, and hence it is very important to diagnose the correct causes of anovulation. In India, around 40 to 50% of the patients who are anovulatory are polycystic ovarian syndrome patients, which we have seen in our previous videos. PCOS has a lot of hormonal imbalance, and because of increased testosterone, that is the male hormone levels in PCO patients, they land up invariably into anovulation. Not only this, many a times the PCO patients do not get their periods by themselves without taking any medicines, or they may not get their periods even for years together if their hormonal balance is uncontrolled. Apart from PCOS, in around 5% of the patients, you may be surprised, but weight is the main culprit. If you are too underweight or if you are too overweight, the hormonal balance is disturbed and hence the ovulation fails to occur. Apart from these hormonal disorders, there are certain hormones which may result in anovulation, like the thyroid disorders, the prolactin hormone, and diabetes mellitus. Now we know that these are all physiological reasons or certain hormonal imbalances which are commonly found. But we have come across in the last decade, there are certain iatrogenic or work-related reasons which causes anovulation. Are you surprised? But you may be one of them, because we know that because of severe competition and various work-related stress, patients do not get adequate sleep. Their stress levels are so high, they do not eat good quality food. There is too much of fast food and too much of preservative rich food, because of which the hormones do not have their balance anymore, and these patients many a times face severe anovulation. They just do not have their eggs ruptured at the right time, and this may be the main cause of infertility. So whenever you are facing the issue of infertility and your egg does not rupture, please see your IVF consultant. They will first diagnose the cause for you. If it is rightly diagnosed, then if it is thyroid or prolactin, certain hormonal medications will solve your problem and you will ovulate. If it is the weight issue, reducing the weight by diet, exercise, nutrition, everything will help you to get back to your ovulatory status. However, if you are a severe PCOD or a PCOS patient, you need to worry, because these severe PCOS patients might require assisted reproduction techniques like intrauterine insemination or IUI, or sometimes even IVF, because the eggs just fail to rupture and we cannot go ahead for any kind of a definitive reproductive management. Thank you.